What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Goofy's Legacy bringing you guys another deck profile, and this time we got the one, the only Gladiator Beast. I've been trying to run this deck since I was a kid, back when this deck used to be meta as fuck. I used to want to run this deck so bad, but your boy didn't have the funds as a kid, and on top of that, your boy was running Dark Magicians or Spellcasters back in the day, and he was whooping some meta, but now we're at a much more competitive deck, much more competitive scene as opposed to before you could kind of run a decent deck and still compete with some of the meta. Now if I use those decks from back then, I have no chance. Now first turn you have logs, first turn you have a board, so it's all about breaking board or building boards in this meta, and this is exactly what this deck profile does. Shout out to Gladiator for bringing up this profile. I did copy some of his ideas and I made it to my own, and I do believe this is one of the, if not the most competitive Gladiator Beast deck profiles, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. And on a side note, this deck is not that expensive, so I really enjoyed that I was able to spend a good amount of money on TCG Player, optimize the amount, and then I was able to get such a really good deal for this deck that I feel is very fucking viable. And again, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. Enjoy the fucking video. Peace! Hello there, YouTube. It's your boy Goofy bringing you guys your Glad Beast deck profile. I did get this idea from Glad Dad. Shout out to him, running one of the best Gladiator Beasts out there, if not the best. I did my research and I've seen a lot of consistency and a lot of combos out there, a lot of different Gladiator Beast deck profiles. But honestly, I would say this is the most consistent and most best one out of them, especially the way he runs it. Really shout out to him. He's been running it for a long time, so you gotta take into consideration people who have experience with just one deck for a very long time, as opposed to people just building decks. So I decided to buy the cards. That's why it took me a while to upload another video. I know I should have something in store for you guys, as opposed to just bringing that profile every once in a while. But I really wanted to build this Gladiator Beast deck profile to you guys. I've been wanting to have a Gladiator Beast for a very long time, so I did my research and finally just decided to just go for it. I finally got it. I was just missing the last pieces, which were the handles, and they finally came through yesterday. So I was like, hey, let's go. Let's run it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. And yeah, this is my Gladiator Beast bear profile, my version of it. I did take a lot of key notes from him, but I kind of just changed it a bit just for my consistency. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. And again, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Let's start off with the monsters. First up, we're gonna start off with triple Glad Beast Andal. Dude, this card is so consistent, such a powerful card. Just your combo. This is your combo right here. This is what you need in order to just pop off. I was practicing, just test handing the deck before I had this card, and yeah, you need this card for all the combos that you're gonna run off. So 3 Glad Beast Andals, just the best card in the deck in my opinion, and he's just a common beat stick. Double Augustus for that special summon. You don't need 3, you don't need 2. All your Glad Beasts, you want them in the deck. Or if you at least have one extra one to special summon off of his effect, it's pretty cool. But in the end, you don't really want to see him first turn, so just 2 is fine. And double bestiary for the Wing Beast and also the pop effect. So we do need that Wing Beast for League monsters at certain plays, and on top of that, it does have that pop effect, so you can't go wrong with that Glad Beast bestiary. Now for the 1-ups, you don't really need a lot of Gladiator Beasts, you just really need the 1-ups. These guys just are part of key combo pieces, which is why you run more than just one. But the rest of the Glad Beasts that I'm about to show you guys, you really only need one, since there's so much recycling. First up, we got the Glad Beast Vespius, Glad Beast Atorix, Glad Beast Equiste. I don't know how to say his name, so I'm sorry. Glad Beast Darius, that's the only one I knew. Glad Beast Noxious. So these are your 5 1-ups that you need. So much consistency. Their effects are the best ones out of all the other Glad Beasts. You can switch them out for any other Glad Beasts you feel comfortable with that you have, but I just feel like these are the best ones. You could run double Darius if you want a double special summon, but honestly, you have enough spells for that, so you don't really need more than one Darius. Up next, your triple Test Tigers. Must have. You want to see this in your first turn. You want to see this to make your combos. You want to see this just in case you only have one Glad and you need to pop off. This Test Tiger does so much work, and 3 of it's the perfect ratio, of course. And one of the most important cards, triple Rescue Rabbit. Seeing this first turn is just you're already off to an amazing start on your combo. He's so adorable and he's such a powerful card. I'm surprised he hasn't been limited or banned recently. But the meta doesn't really ask for too much normal monsters, and Rescue Rabbit is just so perfect in this deck. So I do recommend you run 3, especially since you want to see him on your opening hand. Let's go for the one-ups on non-Glad Beast. We have Miss Valley Apex Avion, Miss Valley Thunderboard, and then Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. No need for introductions, you guys know why I run this. Infinite Negate combo, and then try to block your opponent from using his extra monsters, extra special summon monsters. So you don't really want him to touch the extra deck, and then instant negate is just infinite engage, just fucking beautiful. So there it is. We do run this combo in here. You do have the option to take it out and run the Dragoon combo. It's up to you guys. I had Dragoon when I ordered this. Dragoon hadn't came out yet, so that's why I didn't do it. And I didn't really think about using Dragoon in this deck because I feel like everybody's using Dragoon. But you do have the option to use Dragoon and take these 3 out. So it's very optional. I just like the way this looks. Hand traps, triple Ash, just to slow your opponent down if you go second or even if you go first. Just something to slow your opponent down. You obviously have some boards that you can make, but Ash Blossom is always a very good generic hand trap, in my opinion. Next up, 3 Gladiator Beast Comeback, one of the best, if not the best, Gladiator Beast spell cards in the deck. It's an instant Monster Reborn. You could do so much with this card, especially some of the cards that aren't one-ups. But yeah, this thing is so good. It's like I said, it's a Monster Reborn for your Glad Beast, and you can't go wrong with having a Monster Reborn on field, especially if you need all the resources as possible. Up next, Gladiator Beast Rejection, arguably the second best card in the deck, just because you get to do so many combos and just plus off of this card. It's really insanely good. I really enjoy it. Not only does it defend your monsters, but you get that extra plus. So you can't go wrong with that. Gladiator Proving Grounds, this is your searcher. Love this, that they have a search for Gladiator Beast. One of the things that makes this so good is that there is a search for it, as opposed to not having a search. So having a search for Gladiator Beast is just amazing. Triple Unexpected Die. I know we're running triple Rescue Rabbit, but Unexpected Die helps out a lot as well. Obviously, Rescue Rabbit you can only summon 2, so having an extra one of Unexpected Die gets you that extra Andal. And even if you don't have Rescue Rabbit, Unexpected Die does get you that extra piece on the board, so you can pop off and link summon. Now for the one-ups, Called by the Grave. You can only run 1. I would have run more than 1, especially in a deck like this. Called by the Grave is very important, but unfortunately it got limited, so here we are with 1. 1 Upstart Goblin, just so I can make this a 39 deck profile. World Legacy Succession, really good card. It's like an extra Monster Reborn on your League Summon. So like I said, anything that can bring back an extra monster on the field, you know, just anything to help us out. And then an actual Monster Reborn. Obviously, we're talking about reborning so much, we're going to have an actual Monster Reborn on the field. So that's the spells for you guys. Alright, extra deck profile now. We're going to go with 1 Glad Beast Gizaris for the popping effect. A really good card here of some field. Glad Beast Heraclinos. I don't know how to say that. But first of all, it's a negate. And second of all, it's a 3000 beast stick. So you can't go wrong with that. Next up, we are running double Gladiator Beast Tamer Editor. This card is your bread and butter from your extra deck. This guy gets you any card you need, and it's an extra card on the board. So summon him, and then get an extra card in the field. You're already popping off, and it's not once per turn. So if you bring him back with Monster Reborn, his effect goes through again. So this card is crazy. Double Gladiators Dominatus. This is the go-to card for your summon. Obviously, this in the negate, and also the strongest monster extra deck you have in the game. As opposed to attack. So you have this card, it has a negate, and also makes all your opponents attack this one card, so that's really good. Double Test Panther. This is your link off plays for your combos. You need 2, you only really need 3. 1 I wouldn't recommend. 2 just for the long game, just perfect at 2. 1 Link Spider, Andal, we run Andal, so Link Spider is perfect. 1 Nightmare Phoenix. 1 Union Carrier for the Buster play. 1 IP Masquerena, and 1 Samorg for the infinite play. 1 Appaloosa, can't go wrong with Appaloosa, which is a generic OP card. And last but not least, the Dingirsu, just to have that. And there you go, you guys. That is my deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, feel free to leave a like and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content.